Hello everyone and welcome to Witches of the Moon. My name is Jen and I'm your Tuesday hostess. Now this week we're talking about tonal alchemy, and for me this kind of goes right along with last week's topic, which was all about healing. Now there are some things that I use in my practice, whether it be on a daily basis, whether it be on whenever I'm actually called to use it. But these are items that I use, and I will talk about each and one of those. Now, one of the things that I like to use is a singing bowl. And I use this daily before I do my meditation, before I work with spirit, before I do any kind of thing. I will actually either hold this in my hand or sit it on the table, and I will hit it like that. Well, I hit it a little bit harder, but I let it go all the way through on the tone. And once that has completed, I will do this again. I actually do this 3 times, and that's Spirit's way. That's my signal to Spirit to let them know that I'm ready to work. So that's one of the things that I like to do. Now, there are other things that you can do as well, not just a singing bowl, but you can use a singing bowl for other purposes other than that. You can actually use a singing bowl to move the energy. Let's say you're doing a cleansing in a home or in your own home or in an office or wherever it might be. You can actually do that wherever and a place feels heavy. Let's say that a corner of a room feels heavy. You can actually hit that, and what it does is actually breaks up the energy there and brings in some positivity, some positive energy. You can also use singing bowls for healing. I know a few of my friends have much larger ones. Some of them are crystal ones, and they use those when they're doing Reiki, and they just let the sound go through the body, and it just kind of does a little thing for it. It's very peaceful, it's very soothing, and so they will use that as well. Now, another thing that you can use is maracas or a rattle. These maracas actually came from the Dominican Republic. This actually came from either Arizona or Vegas, at a location where I was at. So those are a couple other things that you can use. And you can use these little bells, which I love the bells. I absolutely love these. Again, these can be used for the same purpose. They can be to let Spirit know that you're ready to work. They can be used for healing. They can be used to let a group of people, if you're leading a meditation or whatever it might be, to let people know that it's time to come back from a guided meditation. If you've recorded one or you're walking someone through that, it's a great way to do that. Or you can have someone else, if you're doing a channeling session, it's a good thing to have someone to ring a bell or something to let you know that it's time to come back from whatever it is you're doing. Because when you're channeling, you can actually lose time and forget what time it is, and where you think you've only been channeling for about 10 minutes could turn into an hour, if not longer. So another great thing that I like to use is my drum, and I will use this drum for many different things, especially before I'm doing a Reiki session, if I'm going to be doing a long distance healing, or if I'm going to be doing a long distance attunement. What I do is before I go into meditation, after I do my bell, I actually will sit and drum for a while. And it's quite interesting because some of the people that I have tried this with, and they didn't even know I was using a drum. They actually would ask me later if I had done that, if I had done drumming, because they could hear a drumming almost like a heartbeat. And so that was really interesting for me to know. So that is something that I do. But again, this is something that you can use in healing. This is something that you can do when you're doing a cleansing. It doesn't necessarily have to always be, a smudging with sage, or you can use it in addition to. You can always have somebody using a drum, or you can have somebody, using a maraca, or one of these, or any number of different things. The idea is really just to move the energy around in your house, the negative energy or the stale, stagnant energy. And it's a great way to get things moving. And it's also a great way to use those kind of things, especially when you are around people who have asthma and smoke can irritate them, or if you live in a place where you can't have anything like that in your home or in your bedroom. You know, maybe there's somebody else that is allergic to smoke or has asthma or bronchitis or whatever it might be. You know, those are great alternative items that you can use. So, but yeah, that's really all I have about tonal alchemy. It's a great way to you know, to add to whatever it is that you already do, whether it's cleansing, whether it's part of your daily practice, as far as meditation, connecting to spirit, channeling, you know, whatever it might be that you're doing. And so those are just some of the ways that I like to use the items that I have. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely get back to you as I see the comments. So until next week, have a great day. Bye.